2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the second round of the Daybreak Classic. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always terrific to have you join us. A good play by our leader, who finds themselves 12 deep at the moment as we get things underway on 2K Sports. We're going down to the first hole now.
Going and going and going.
Time for the second shot into the first. That's some good golf right there. This putt coming up is for birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Teeing off on the par 4 second now.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway, and plenty of runoff areas all around.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
That was special. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
A really good look at birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
Well, it's a good effort. Just missing the birdie there. And that should secure the par on this one. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
This one is chewing fiber.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Always the toughest hole in the game, a long par 4.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Just a short putt remaining here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Second shot here on the 5th. Opting for the 5-iron.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Okay, let's head to the next. He's currently in 4th in this tournament. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
He's setting up for his second shot. Just one stroke back and right in it. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
A clutch par putt.
And this one will be for bogey. And the putt goes down, but that's his first bogey for the tournament. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. Oh, you beauty, an eagle.
Out of the rough into the cup. What a display of touch.
Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunker surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
This would be a great up and down. And he needs this to save par. That's disappointing. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. On the tee now, the par 3 9th.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Let's return to live play now. And this putt to move into a share of first. Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. that puddle drop. Well done. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it. Taking the big dog off the tee.
Straightaway par 5, Luke. Most players not able to reach in 2. Second shot, you must lay up to a really good number where you can maximize spin with your wedges in order to control the spin for your third and hopefully get it close and make a birdie.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's get back to it, shall we? This has eyes for the hole. And down it goes. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. Leading by a shot after that hole. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a third back right. This is another solid hole.
That dog will hunt.
And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Ooh. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Pretty good shot there.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Get excited. This could go in. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow. Hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
This is his second shot. Currently leading by 2. Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one.
No matter what happens from here on out, this player will always have that shot against Tiger Woods.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods. Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. Okay, let's get back to the action. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is no gimme, guys. There's a lot of right to left here still.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
This shot from 120 yards. This is beautiful to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Good look at a birdie here. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. And it's a 3-stroke advantage for our leader as we head to the next hole. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Not a bad play, that one. But this is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. This 17th hole is a par 3.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at it.
Unbelievable.
Mark me down for one. Does it get any better than that?
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Hole in one. What a shot. What a celebration.
As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green. And dare I say, finished with a birdie.
From about 130 yards here. That is a golf shot dialed in right to the number. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the third round of the Daybreak Classic. It's set to begin. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have you with us today. Rich, our featured player, leads this event, but not by much.
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been, and don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. A little bit overzealous there. 4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Currently in first position. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
This is his second shot. Right by the hole. Putting for birdie here. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Here we are at the third.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, slow down. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. Let's go to the fourth. It's a par 4.
A little bit of a shoot type feeling that you have off this tee to a fairway that cambers left to right. Second shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room on the right hand side that you can use to bank the ball back onto the green. It is a difficult prospect though.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. And choosing the 8-iron here.
And look at this shot.
So interesting, guys. Tiger Woods has been keeping a very close eye on his playing partner. And with shots like that, it's easy to see why.
Leading by a couple after that hole. And hole number 5 is a par 5. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it? And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Going with the 5-wood. Oh, almost went in. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Now it's time to get the putter out. That's safely on the surface. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
This one heading to the bunker.
Playing now from the fairway bunker. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Okay, that'll work. 13 feet to the cup.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
Okay, he's starting this one out to the right and it should come back.
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Lining this one out from fairways. And he's down there. You got to read.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Hole number 9 is a par 3.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Going with the 7. Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground. A birdie putt awaits.
This putt still needs a lot of attention. There's a lot of break on it.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
A good look at par here.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Just a long straightaway par 5, really not much to it off the tee. Second shot, you've got to be mindful to put it your third shot in a good position to maximize spin so you can control what the golf ball does once it lands on this green.
1 win so far this season, looking for number 2 here today. Setting up for his third shot. And just 1 shot off the lead. This for a share of the lead. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Currently tied for the lead. Lovely effort that. An opportunity for a birdie here. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looking like it's going right to left.
Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. And that should secure the par on this one. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Okay, and after that hole, now 21 under for the event. Setting up now on a par 4. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Time for the second shot at the 12th.
Oh, that will work for him.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Sadly in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Wow. Oh, that almost went in. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. The 14th is a par 4.
Lay it back short of that fairway bunker with 3-wood or take it on with driver. If you take it on with driver, the second shot becomes much easier, and now a birdie opportunity really presents itself. Laying back with a 3-wood, find the center of the green, 2-putt, and get out of here.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Only 2 shots off the pace. Yeah, nicely played. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. John, have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
It's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. And down it goes. Just one off the lead after that hole. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so
oh, can you believe it? Currently 23 under par for the event. Incredible play.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This hole is a long par 4.
Still buzzing off of that ace at the last hole, Luke. This ought to be interesting.
A thing of beauty. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Putting for birdie. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. He's currently tied for first. Welcome to the par 3 17th hole.
People talk about Payne Stewart's winning putt on the 18th hole back in 1999, but the swing that he made on 17 that year is the one that every player should envision when they stand on this tee box. It was beautiful. It was artwork. It was poetry in motion. It's how you should swing the golf club. This is the only image in my mind when I play this beautiful par 3.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. 19 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Job done. Let's head to the next. And it's a score of a -24 as we head to the next hole. Welcome to the par 4 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. From there, you actually have an opportunity on a flat-ish kind of green, not nearly as severe as some of the other ones on the golf course. Right-hand side will get a strong workout because that is the most severe. But if you miss it on the left-hand side, you never know. finish in style with a birdie? Why not?
Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Can he finish off his day with a par at the last? And that's it for today. Let's see how he deals with the pressure. Let's get down to the first hole.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Time to tee off at the second.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, your second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And plenty of runoff areas all around.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Good shot there.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt is about 8 feet.
This for a birdie.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Time for the second shot into the third. Oh, how about this shot? Tracking towards the cup. Big time play that one, Beamer. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
Your tee shot through a little bit of shoot there. Fairway cambers from left to right. Next shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room out to the right-hand side that you can use to bank your golf ball off of and get it back on the green. This is a daunting prospect of a hole.
That should find the fairway. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore. Nicely done.
Lining up the birdie putt here. so close. Just a short putt remaining here. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. He finds himself with a share of the lead. We've arrived now at the par 5 fifth hole.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, that was so close to going in. This putt is from 14 feet. Ooh. This one's for birdie. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that makes him tied for first. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, not too much to this one other than the fact that you've got a minuscule green here and you got a lot of runoff areas into both bunkers, right and left. Difficult to find the surface in one. Par is going to be a good score.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
His second shot here. He shares the lead. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Starting this one way out to the right.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well hold. Let's move on. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in two, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunker surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Body language is everything. This player, after hitting that approach against Tiger Woods, there's some pretty good body language going on right now.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Luke,
so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Could not be more perfect.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Ooh, that almost went down. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And that's 8 birdies today. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a third back right. This is another solid hole.
Oh my, that was launched. This shot is about 140 yards out. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he's down there. You got a read?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Well, this looks pretty tiny, this. Gee, it's got some good speed about it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Putting for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole. Wonderfully played. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
And he's hit that inside the range. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, the 13th hole is a par 4.
Another one of these par 4s where you got to find the fairway somehow. Hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
And he's safely on the green. 19 feet to the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Has it got enough pace? Yes! We've arrived at a par 4.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And that will drop in for a birdie. He's currently sitting in first place. This one's a par 3.
This green is so difficult. It sits above you just enough, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. You're hitting to a wall right in front of you, and all you can see is the golf ball disappearing in every direction other than right in the middle of this green. This is visually probably one of the difficult shots on this course.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
An opportunity to make a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
That's disappointing. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Here we are at the 17th tee.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. Still in the lead now after that hole. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Oh, well played. Standing over his second shot. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. Ah, the birdie just slides by. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. And as the putt finds the bottom of the cup, that is a win to celebrate.